Hello, this is a quick tutorial video based around curves and surfaces. I've been getting asked quite a few questions by students who are trying to use curves to build certain objects, having trouble with converting them to polygons from NURBS, etc. So I'm going to show you something really quick. I'm just going to check my scale first, just to make sure I'm in the right scale. Meters, I want to be meters. In fact, no, centimeters. I'm going to build something really small. So what I'm going to do is start with a curve, and we're going to use it straight from the curves and surfaces shelf. I'm going to use an EP curve. So in tool settings here, I'm just going to change that to a one linear curve. Now remember what I said in sessions, a one linear curve will kind of give you, if I just click on it and just maximise that viewport, a one linear curve will give you straight snapping lines. So wherever you put a curve point, it will draw a perfectly straight line. So if I just hit enter, and if I go and change this tool to 3 cubic, you'll see that when I click in similar places, I get a completely different curve. So it kind of makes it all nice and wavy and things like that in between. Now for what we're going to build today, we can get away with using a one linear curve. So I'm in centimetres at the moment. In the grid, I don't need that, to be honest. So I'm going to have a grid line, every 1 unit, 1 subdivision. Right, that's fine. So if I just zoom in to centre, what I'm going to do, we're going to look at building an object like a glass. So EP curve, open tool settings. Where's they gone? Oh, they're there, look. So we're going to do one linear and then just close that off. And we're going to start right in the centre. So I'm going to use my snap to grid tool for this. And I'd say base of a glass should be about 6, 7, maybe 8 centimetres. So I'm going to go to 4. So I'm going to turn my snap to grid off because I want a little bit more control over this bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at building the base of the glass. So I'm going to do one click there. I'm going to click up to around here. Then I'm just going to do the glass itself. So the stem, probably make that about 5, 6 centimetres. I'm not trying to build this accurately. I'm just doing it to show you. So that's fine. And then I'm going to look at building the top of the glass, or the shape of it. So I'm going to build it really rough, like so. So when I hit enter, I get my curve. And the reason I've built it in this way is because when we've done this in sessions as well, we want to use this silhouette of an edge of a glass to go all the way around 360 and make something. So the way that a lot of you have been doing it and making mistakes, you're selecting your curve and you go in surfaces and just click in revolve. Now that's all well and good, but what that's doing, it's not giving you a polygon surface. So then some of you are having issues and you're struggling. So if you do it this way, you can convert it. So with that selected, you just go modify, convert, NURBS to polygons, and select your options. So what we want to do, I want this to be in quads, the tessellation method. Now there's various ways of doing it. If I put count in, I have to specify a poly count. So I'll show you if I put 50 polys, for example, and hit apply. What that'll do, it'll give me a 50 polygon version. And as you can see, as it's gone from a NURB to a polygon, it's not retained that smoothness. So there is another way. If I delete that poly count one, select that, and if I click control points rather than count, what it'll do, it'll make a polygon asset that has faces similar to this NURBS surface. So if I click apply, you can see what that's done. But again, it doesn't retain the same information as that. Now there is an easier way of doing this. When you select your curve and you go surfaces, revolve, never just click revolve, always go into your options. Then what you've got options here for output geometry. So I want that as a polygon. I'm going to use, make sure it's in quads, so it is, and I'm going to click control points. Now what that'll do, it'll use each one of the control vertexes from here and revolve around 360 to make that asset. So if I just click apply, make sure I'm in object mode, curve selected, and click apply, you can see it's created a polygon asset. Because of the way it's revolved it, obviously, as you know, these faces in Maya only have one normal facing direction. So what it's done, it's built it inside out. That's not a problem. We can literally just go to mesh display and click reverse, and that'll flip our faces for us. So that's it for this video. Cheers for watching.